Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. Today, a clash that carries bragging rights within the confines of the state of North Carolina, as we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Demon Deacons will kick it away first. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So East Carolina's offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming into this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Clark wants to throw. Makes the grab. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that many. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Wake Forest offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their team.
Turning it on! Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The give to the tailback. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The give on the inside. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Quick tempo here for the offense.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Clark to fire. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. A run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's McLaurin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points.
Makes the grab on the shot. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Pirates headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Oh, they're after him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Hodge. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Hodge. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Pirates come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. They'll run the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
Touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
14, Wake Forest, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Adams. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The give from the gun. Makes one man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Wants to fire on second down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Brings up second down.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. Clark wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll throw on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Looking for the goal line. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Clark to fire. Got a man, it's Tootin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
Second down coming up.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll go right back to him. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Clark wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reynolds. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's McLaurin. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now they take the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Clark to fire. Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the left. Hits the crease. Touchdown, ECU. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get absolutely blasted by the defender, and still somehow able to deliver an accurate throw way down the field. It just does not get any better than that from the quarterback position.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, Continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's a draw. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Demon Deacons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
24, East Carolina, 21.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Clark wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And the Pirates in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tootin. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down coming up.
They'll give it to the back. Hold down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. The Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Clark to fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Handoff from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Oh, what a caught! And the ball comes out close to the goal line. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
The head coach's heart just skipped a beat. Looks like they were going in for the easy touchdown, but he puts it on the ground. Everything's going bad. But Johnny on the spot. Somebody was paying attention, David, and he's able to hop on that ball for a touchdown.
And that's why you always keep competing. Coaches are going to harp on that all the time. Finish the play. You're never out of it. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's a perfect example. Ball gets on the ground. Offensive player now says, oh, crud, I got to jump on it. Jumps on the football and gets a touchdown.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Adams. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Pirates. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hauls it in. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
Got it inside the tag. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Pirates want to move quickly.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter, and Mac...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Trying to take it back. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reynolds. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Gets it out quickly.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Gregory. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful.